Swastiastu. Hello everyone. At this moment, at this video, in this video, I will presenting about biochemistry, specifically for uh, amino acid metabolism and the urea cycle, where the advanced protein metabolism. But before we go into topic discussion, let me introduce myself. My name is Putu Kedesinoma Putra, and my SIN is 24130311003. Okay, we move on the case study, which is in this presentation. There's a case study and case study question, which is there's 10 question. Okay, we move on to case study overview. Okay, uh, for 40 years old male patient present with confusing and decreased level of consciousness, elevate blood ammonia level or hyperammonia, uh, history of liver dysfunction, and laboratory research show urea level, low urea level, elevate level of certain amino acid in the blood, abnormal enzyme activity in the urea cycle. The doctor suspect disorder of amino acid metabolism and the urea cycle. So the first question, explain the concept of amino acid metabolism and its role in the body. Amino acid metabolism refers to entire biochemical processes involving the formation, utilization, transformation, and breakdown of amino acid in the body. Amino acids are the building blocks of protein and play a crucial role in a various physiological function. Amino acid metabolism serves to build up body protein, produce enzyme and hormones from neurotransmitter, provide a source of energy, maintain the body nitrogen balance, serve as precursor of for various important biological compounds. Amino acid can originate from digestion of the protein, the breakdown of body protein by synthesis of non-essential amino acid. When the body needs energy or when this is an excess of amino acids undergo degradation so that their amino groups are removed and their carboskeleton are utilized in energy metabolism. Explain how the body synthesis non-essential amino acid, including the source of carbon and nitrogen atoms. For the question number 2, okay. The body can synthesize non-essential amino acid through simple metabolic reaction by utilizing intermediate from carbohydrate metabolism. Source of carbon atom, the amino acid carbon skeleton originates uh, from metabolic intermediates such as phosphate, oxaloacetate, alpha-ketoglutarate, 3 phosphoglycerate. This intermediate originate from glycolysis. Krebs cycle, for the example, is where fat produce alanine and oxaloacetate produce aspartate and alpha-glutarate produce glutamate. Source of nitrogen atoms are obtained from free ammonia, glutamate or glutamine through the transformation reaction. Glutamate play a key role as an amino acid group donor in the formation of other amino acid. Amino acid biosynthesis generally occurs through the formation of the carbon skeleton, the addition of an amino group via transamination. Thus, the body is able to produce most non-essential amino acid as need for the metabolism. Next, explain the transamination process and the role of aminotransferase enzyme in amino acid metabolism. Okay. Transamination is a process transferring an amino group from one amino acid to ketone acid compound. Purpose of transamination to form new amino acid to incorporate nitrogen into glutamate to support the synthesis and degradation of amino acid. Third, the main enzyme are aminotransferase uh, or transfer aminases, such as or alanine aminotransfer, aspartate aminotransferase. This enzyme requires the coenzyme pyridoxal phosphate or vitamin B6. For the example reaction where the alanine plus alpha-ketoglutarate that produce pyruvate and glutamate. In this reaction, alanine donates an amino group, whereas alpha-ketoglutarate accepts the amino group to produce glutamate. Key function of transformation to synthesis of non-essential amino acid and link protein and energy metabolism. Nitrogen fixation prior to entry into the urea cycle. Explain the process of oxidative deamination and its relationship to ammonia formation. Deamination is a process of removing an amino group from amino acid, resulting in the production ammonia. Oxidative deamination is primarily a process occurring in glutamate in the liver via enzyme glutamate dehydrogenase. General reaction is glutamate produce alpha ketoglutarate plus ammonia plus NADH. The relationship to ammonia formation in this process, an ammonia group is released as ammonia, and the ammonia that enter the urea cycle. Because ammonia is toxic, the body must quickly convert into urea so that it can be safely extracted. The function of deamination removes excess nitrogen, provide carbon skeleton for energy, support urea formation. Explain the general pathway of amino acid degradation and how their carbon skeleton are utilized in energy metabolism. Amino acid degradation is process is breaking down amino acid into amino group and carbon skeleton. The general step is release the amino group occur through transmination and deamination. The nitrogen produced in a convert into urea. The second is utilization of carbon skeleton. The carbon skeleton enter energy metabolism pathways such as Krebs cycle, gluconeogenesis, and ketogenesis. The carbon skeleton can be converted into pyruvate acetyl coenzyme, oxaloacetate, fumarate, and succinyl coenzyme. Utilization for energy, where the amino acid can be glucogenic, that producing glucose, and ketogenic is producing ketone bodies. Thus, amino acid can serve as energy source when carbohydrate is limits. Explain the main function of urea cycle and where it occur within in the cell. The urea cycle is metabolic processes that convert ammonia into urea in the liver. The main function of urea cycle is eliminate excess nitrogen, preventing ammonia poisoning, maintaining the body's nitrogen balance, where the location of urea cycle occurs in mitochondria, the cytoplasm of liver cell. The initial state take place in the mitochondria, while the subsequent states occurs in the cytoplasm. Briefly describe the main state of urea cycle. Okay, this is the summary of the main state of urea cycle. The first one is formation of carbonyl phosphate, where the ammonia reacts with carbon dioxide to form carbonyl phosphate. Enzyme that help is carbonyl phosphate synthase. The second one is formation of citrulline. Carbonyl phosphate combines with ornithine to form citrulline. Formation of arginosuccinate. Citrulline combines with aspartate to form arginine succinate. A form of arginine succinate is broken down into arginine and fumarate. And the last step is formation of urea. Arginine is broken down into urea and ornithine is re-enter the cycle, is reused. Why can a disruption in the urea cycle leads to elevate blood ammonia level and impair brain function? Disorder of urea cycle prevent ammonia from being optimally converted into urea, leading to hyperammonia. The mechanism of hyperammonia will happen that breaking down of amino acid produce ammonia. Enzyme disorder into urea cycle cause ammonia to accumulate. Urea level become low because urea production decreases. Ammonia enter the bloodstream and reach the brain. Effect on the brain. The effect of on the brain, ammonia is neurotoxic, can cause a confusion, decrease consciousness, brain edema, neurotransmitter dysfunction, and coma in serve case. In this patient case, impaired liver function worsens the body ability to perform the urea cycle, causing ammonia level to rise dramatically. Explain the concept of nitrogen balance and the condition that cause an imbalance. Nitrogen balance is equilibrium that between nitrogen entering and leaving the body. Positive nitrogen balance, more nitrogen enter the body than leave it. Occurs during growth, pregnancy, recovery from illness, new tissue formation. Negative nitrogen balance, where happen more nitrogen leaves the body than the enter it. occur during starvation, chronic illness, traumatic self-infection, exercise, protein breakdown. Cause of imbalance, insufficient protein intake, liver dysfunction, kidney dysfunction, metabolic stress, hormonal disorder. In this case, this disturbance in amino acid metabolism and liver function leads to nitrogen imbalance. Explain the relationship between amino acid metabolism, the Krebs cycle, the urea cycle, maintaining the body homeostasis. Amino acid metabolism, the Krebs cycle, and urea cycle are interconnected with maintaining the body homeostasis. The relationship between amino acid metabolism and Krebs cycle, where the carbon skeleton resulting from amino acid degradation enter the Krebs cycle as acetyl coenzyme, alpha ketoglutarate, succinyl coenzyme, fumarate oxaloacetate. These compounds are used to produce ATP. Next, the relationship between urea cycle and Krebs cycle. The relationship between two is called Krebs cycle. Fumarate produced the urea cycle can enter the Krebs cycle and be converted into malate oxaloacetate. Oxaloacetate can then form aspartate, which is reused in urea cycle. Role in homeostasis, these three processes work together to provide energy, eliminate toxic nitrogen, and maintaining metabolic imbalance and sustain organ function. If one of these pathway is disrupted, the body homeostasis will also disrupt, as in this case of the hyperammonia resulting of urea cycle disorder. Okay, because of the presentation is end and all of the question is answered, uh, I will say thank you for watching this video, and uh, I will say sorry if there's mistake in this presentation, and forgive me. And I will end with Paramasanti. Om Santi, 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 Santi. Thank you.